Uh, my name is Musa, and I'm representing DriveSaver team from IoTA Pakistan. Uh, Before directly jumping into what DriveSaver solution is all about, let me share with you some stories about it. In 2012, Asif Aslam lost his life in Lahore Islamabad motorway after succumbing to injuries because there was no emergency reached to him till 3 hours. Sana Khan, one of the famous actors, lost his life after succumbing to injuries since no emergency could reach to her till 2 hours. But these are just not one-off stories. And Pakistan has suffered 60,000 death tolls in the last decade because of the car accidents. And out of these, 67.3% of the fatalities were due to delayed emergency responses. 47.3% of the fatalities in the car accident resulted in the loss of human lives. And at the global level, 1.3 million people die each year in the road car accidents, resulting in 3,287 deaths per day. To curb this situation, we come up with an idea of developing and building a digital ecosystem comprising of an IoT-based device called DriveSaver, easily integrated inside the vehicles, coupled with an Android OS-based application, which whenever there is going to be an accident, detects the crash accident, get the location of the GPS or coordinates, and prepares a text message which is then floated towards all the ambulances, emergency centers, hospitals, and the relevant family members as well, to efficiently deploy the emergency response at that particular moment and that moment of the spot. But not only DriveSaver is capable of reaching out to the customers with detection of the accident crash, but it has also capability of other features as well. For instance, if you run out of the fuel at a deserted area, it can generate alerts to the nearby pumping station, fuel station well, to get to the required fuel for your vehicle as well. Likewise, it can integrate with an OBD2 sensors as well to give the complete vehicle diagnostic information end to end. Likewise, the Android iOS-based application gives you the complete speed limitation and breaching information if you're running your car in the motorways or the highways. The driver behavior, the trend analysis, and other statistics can also be driven from this particular DriveSaver application from that as well. DriveSaver has a multiple customer segments, and it has a huge portfolio into it. If we just look into the potential customers, it includes the general public, ambulances, hospitals, petrol and fueling stations, as I mentioned. You can generate a revenue stream from them as well for emergency fueling. Insurance companies, because they need a lot of sort of tracking device and accidents alerts to counter the fake accident for other premium insurance services as well. Telecommunication companies, because this module particularly uses the GSM module to integrate into the SIM and to get the required information from that. Automobile industries, because it will going to use a car for that. And for each customer segment, we can have the relevant customized based solution for them available as well. For instance, for general public, we can have Android OS-based web application along with IoT device and a web portal for it as well. However, for petrol fueling stations, we can only give them the DriveSaver web application along with an Android iOS app for their normal use as well, and so on and so forth. The target market size and competition which we have evaluated based on the approximations we have done. In total, Pakistan, if everyone has a DriveSaver module, it comprises of the $16.5 billion. But if the serviceable available market, which is done on the approximation of the 10%, we have $1.65 billion. However, if we just make a right commercial strategy for that, we are able to tap the target market size of $114 million in 3 years in the Pakistan if we have got the right information for that. And it's this business model also validated through multiple feedback surveys as well, which we have done the surveys in the Facebook, Twitter, through the polls as well, and 81% of the people were willing to are interested in getting this DriveSaver module. Currently, no tracking companies offering services as such of the accident detection in Pakistan. And only BMW, Volkswagen and Tesla in UK and US market have internal vehicle management system which offers this sort of solution. However, there's still a huge available market for the potential where we can tap into that. This is our team. I myself have done telecommunication engineering with electronic circuit designing. So I've done Stanford done technology entrepreneurship course from the Stanford University. My other colleague Raja Asad Ajmal Khan, he's not available right now because of some health issues and the visa restriction, but he's also has Cisco certified CCNA, Masters in Computer Engineering from Stanford University, and he's also electrical telecommunication engineer certified as well. We have a very motivating and passionate drive for that, and it can be validated for this drive that we have developed the complete prototype in it within the 3 months. And the only missing puzzle is that we need the right mentoring and the guidance, which we are hopeful to get into this incubation for developing the commercial strategy, and also to get a resource hiring for one of the Android iOS based developer, because we have the APIs available and all the development coding available with us, and just need with that to make it more valuable. This is it. Thank you so much.